Hey, Jordan here, coming to you from the mountains of Nevada, Mount Charleston, 8,500 feet. It's a beautiful morning here. And, we don't think anything of working 40 hours a week for someone else. How many? 50 weeks a year? What is that, 2,000 hours a year? We'll do that for 40 years of our life. That's 80,000 hours. 80,000 hours. We have an opportunity to start a business for under $1,000, significantly under $1,000. In most cases, we don't have to manage any inventory. The company does that for us. We don't have to deliver anything. We don't have to stock anything. Typically, we don't have to collect money from customers. And we have a business that has unlimited potential. Let's say we invest, say, 20 hours a week to our business, and we do that 50 weeks a year. That's 1,000 hours. What if it takes us 5 years to create a significant residual income? That's 1,000 hours a year for 5 years. That's 5,000 hours versus the job route, which is 80,000 hours. The benefit of our business is that it only costs a few $100s to get started. The drawback of our business is it only costs a few $100s to get started. It's easy to write it off. It's real easy for people to kind of throw in the towel and say, yeah, I tried it. It really didn't work for me. Most people that spend anywhere from $20,000 to $500,000 or more to start a traditional business, those people, they're all in. They can't just throw in the towel. In many cases, they've borrowed money from their family, from their friends, possibly a financial institution or the bank. There's a lot riding on it. And you know what? In most cases, those businesses fail. Ask anyone who's invested $20,000, $50,000, $100,000 in a traditional business. Ask them how it's going today. Most of them are not in business anymore. We hear about the success stories, but the bulk of those people, somewhere in the range of 90% that have invested their life, their entire life savings, they're gone. So we have a business that you can start for under $1,000 that has unlimited potential, that you can work part-time from home without giving up what you're doing right now. It's a business that has all the benefits that would provide freedom. That's why most people start businesses. They're looking for a level of control in their life. And what happens is when they get involved in a traditional business, they find out after about 3 years that that business owns their life. There is no, you open a, for example, a sub shop. Let's just use that as an example, or even a real estate business where you buy residential real estate. It sounds really good on paper. I've done it. I owned 49 rentals. I've sold most of them now because I got tired of getting the calls that there was a storm and one of my trees got blown over in the storm and landed on a neighbor's car. Or somebody fell into a sewer drain. Or there's mold. I love network marketing for so many reasons because it gives me the freedom. Let's say you open up a sandwich shop and it cost you on the low end $100,000. And if you're really profitable after 5 years, you might be making $75,000 after you pay your employees and your utilities and buy your product, and you're dealing with the attorneys and the perishables and the leases and all those kinds of things. That's why people get involved in businesses, so they can have that, so they can have freedom. Managing teenagers, I don't think so. So here's a business that has low barrier to entry, virtually unlimited potential, typically no product or inventory to purchase, something where you don't have to deliver anything or collect money typically, and it has that huge residual component. Over time, you could develop a residual income stream that will pay you whether you go to work or not. The person that owns that sandwich shop, if they decide to lock the doors, guess what? The income stops. If they decide to take a vacation, they got to worry about the teenagers running the place. We have something that you truly can take 6 months or a year off once you get it going, and your income continues. And it's a willable, saleable asset in most cases. We have something real special here. Treat it special. Don't give up on a bad day. Give yourself a week, a month, even a year. As long as you stay in action, things will get better. And as long as you don't quit, things will get great. We'll see you on the beach or maybe even in the mountains. Jordan coming to you from Mount Charleston. Bye-bye.